His Excellency Rear Admiral Fred Senevirathene, High Commissioner of Sri Lanka to Pakistan, Mr. A. Christy Robin, Deputy Head of Mission, distinguished guests and esteemed members of this chamber. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome His Excellency and High Commissioner of Sri Lanka to Pakistan and his team to Sialkot Chamber of Commerce. Since the early days of our friendship, Pakistan and Sri Lanka have continued to maintain strong and reliable relations through increased interaction at the highest political level and in the people-to-people domain. The bilateral relations between the two countries under the umbrella of SAARC help promote a brighter and integrated future for all the people of South Asia. As per the data available, total trade volume between the two countries is around 425.94 million US dollar. I may stress here that through the collaborative efforts of the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the esteemed High Commission of Sri Lanka, we can significantly enhance bilateral trade by facilitating frequent interaction between our private sectors and promoting stronger B2B linkages. Pakistan possesses comparative strengths in sectors such as textiles, garments, surgical instruments, sports goods, leather products, pharmaceuticals, rice, and IT services, while Sri Lanka enjoys global recognition in tea, rubber, and rubber-based products, coconut products, gems and jewelry, tourism, and maritime services. Indeed, both countries can substantially expand two-way trade, encourage investment, and develop sustainable joint ventures through better coordination and joint strategy. To further strengthen commercial engagement, I would suggest that both countries facilitate single country trade exhibitions, regular exchange of trade delegations, and structure B2B forums, which can serve as practical platforms for fostering business partnerships and exploring new opportunities. In order to enhance private sector interaction and facilitate business mobility, consideration may also be given to the issuance of long-term multiple entry business visas for genuine business travelers. I am sure that moving forward, Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the High Commission of Sri Lanka in Pakistan would have a mutually beneficial long-term relationships. I may sum up now by thanking His Excellency for visiting the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and we look forward to fruitful discussions and hope that today's engagement will contribute to further strengthening the long-standing friendship between the two countries. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum, Ayubowan, and good afternoon. Okay, Mr. Syed Mazhar, okay, President of the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Murad Arshad, the Senior Vice President, the Vice Chairman, Executive Members, Business Leaders, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me thank you for the kind invitation to interact with you all. I also would like to extend my sincere thanks for the warm welcome you extended to me, and also thank you very much for the comprehensive presentation, comprehensive briefing, and the very informative presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have recognized the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry is the only trade body representing the business community of Sialkot. You look after the interest of the traders and industrial development, stimulate and protect the economic interest of the Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sri Lanka and Pakistan maintain a very cordial and long-standing friendship based on mutual understanding and the trust. I know some of you have already established the business ties with the Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka is not an unfamiliar country for you. But as the Sri Lankan envoy, it is my utmost responsibility to explain you present political situation and the economic situation as requested by your president at the first meeting. Okay, so because it will be very, very important for the businessmen to go ahead. So let me start, one point known to you, that is the economic crisis in 2022 in Sri Lanka. Gentlemen, this was happened due to three main reasons. One is, sometime you may have heard, 2019 we call it Easter Sunday attack. Three extremist suicide bombers exploded themselves in three leading hotels in Colombo and the three Christian churches. So, killing nearly 300 people and 40 foreigners. It badly hit our economy and especially the tourism. So then the 2020 COVID pandemic. Nothing to explain. Both countries suffered. Then years long bad governance and the malpractices. These were I'm genuinely speaking to you, okay? So, as a result, this economic crisis happened in 2022. People agitated. The agitated people protested against the government. They wanted to resign president and also the government. At that time, President Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, he was the younger brother of the Mahinda Rajapaksa, he resigned. But government remained, okay? Then you may have heard Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe. He's a very senior politician. He became the acting president according to the constitution. So he could manage the economic crisis up to a certain level. At the meantime, the economically suffered people, they rallied around new political party. The political party's name is People's Power, National People's Power. That is the political party now in power. The interesting thing is, it is a leftist party. They had only 3 seats in the parliament. Okay, so the people rallied around them. Then the political campaign was conducted. During the presidential election, its leader became the president. Now he is our president now, His Excellency Anura Kumara Disanayake. After 3 months, we had the general election. This party recorded more than 2/3 of seats, that is 159 seats out of 225. Clear mandate, more than 2/3 majority. So this party now ruling the country. As they pledge, they maintain zero tolerance policy against the corruption, but with great difficulties. So, ladies and gentlemen, so now I must say that I am very proud to say that under the visionary leadership of the dynamic leadership of our new president and its government, our country is embarking on a remarkable journey of resilience and transformation. This point, what I am talking to you, is endorsed by 2 events. One is Dr. Kristalina Georgieva, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, during her visit to Sri Lanka 2 months back, acknowledged the government's significant progress on governance and anti-corruption reforms. The second point is our country has climbed 14 places in the 225 Corruption Perception Index, that is CPI, published by Transparency International, rising to the 107th place out of 180 countries. Yeah. Furthermore, that I will tell you that now I will show you in this next slide one of our the achievement after this economic crisis. Now, our economy is growing rapidly. Political environment is very stable. Regain the microeconomic stability with the guidance of the IMF. Foreign exchange rate has stabilized. Our foreign reserves have moved beyond the alarming level. So as a result, we have achieved high export earnings. Our tourism business is very good now. Yes, yes.
What is your exports? How much in dollars?
Total, sorry, I can't give that figure now. Okay, sorry. I will tell you. Okay, that I have no find that difficult to tell you. Okay, then now, then we come to the now I have been explaining you the political situation and economic situation. Then I would like to give you a brief idea about the trade and investment opportunities in now Sri Lanka. When our traditional trade is considered, the export basket of the both countries are quite similar, leaving little room for the improvement. However, there is a significant potential to introduce new country-specific items that are in growing demand. So my next slide indicate these investment opportunities. Christy. So that we have the opportunity in textile and apparels, electronics, medical and pharmaceutical, IT and IT-enabled services, tourism, agriculture and food processing, construction and infrastructure, automobile and light engineering. So those are the opportunities we have. Okay. Now I would like to highlight the investor-friendly conditions that make Sri Lanka an advantageous destination for the potential investors. Next slide. So our standard corporate rate is 28%, but it reduced for the undermentioned sectors, that is small and medium sized enterprises, export of goods and services, IT and education, tourism and agriculture. Then very important thing, next slide, that is our strategic location. Gentlemen, it is very important. As indicated in the slide, our strategic location is one of our greatest strengths. As Sri Lanka is situated at the center of the major maritime trade routes, as you can see, connecting the Far East, Middle East, Africa, Australia, Europe, and the Americas, providing easy access for the global shipping. Now let me show you our harbors. So we have the main 4 harbors. That is the Port of Colombo is the main. So it has very modern cranes and the berthing facilities. Then we may have heard the Hambantota Harbor. It's a deep water harbor. It has the potential of car carriers, tankers, and ship repair facilities. The other 2 for the Gulf port serves as a regional, it is the only Sri Lankan port that caters for the pleasure yacht. And it's noted internationally for the yachting societies. Then the Trincomalee port, it is located in the natural harbor, not yet developed. And the Sri Lanka Port Authority seeking investors for its development. It is not yet developed. Okay. Now then, let me explain you the air connectivity and the major airlines flying to Sri Lanka. So in this slide, it is indicated. You can just see that we have the Middle Eastern carriers, Asian carriers, and the European carriers. so connected to Sri Lanka. Right. Next. So as you all know, you have experience. We have very proud to say that our educated and well adapted workforce is one of our significant resources. Yeah. Then the internal transportation. Next one. Yeah, so it is very important for any investors. Our country has an extensive road network and a railway system that seamlessly connect the commercial capital Colombo with the rest of the other cities. Then the telecommunication. Our telecommunication infrastructure has been rapidly modernized, resulting in the excellent mobile network coverage across the entire island. This robust connectivity enables advanced e-commerce and digital banking services. Then the special economic zone. So we have designated 12 export processing zones. They offer dedicated facilities and incentives for the exporters as indicated in the slide, that the approval and facilitation for the export and import, engineering approvals such as building and plans, centralized water and sewage facility, and the around the clock security services. Gentlemen, with that, I have come to the end of my formal presentation, so we can discuss the points. Thank you very much.
Good morning, good afternoon, Honorable President, Senior Vice President, and executive members and the business leaders. So this our Sri Lankan visa system is a very simple and very easy online portal. So you have to apply through the online portal. So there are different category of visas: visit visa, business visa, entry visa. And normally the visit visa now is a Sri Lanka government granted no visa fee for 40 countries, including Pakistan, and executed from 25th of May. So no need to pay any Pakistani national go to Sri Lanka visa. Then only thing that they have to get the prior approval before traveling. So that's one also easy process. So you have to go through the government correct website, www.eta, electronic travel authorization, eta.gov.lk. Why I am mentioning this clearly, there are so many agencies operating, and if you are Google it, there are agencies pop up. Then that they will charge for $120, $140, but only earlier it was $20. Now it's no fee, so only they will charge for some administrative fee, but no issue. If there is any issue, you may contact anytime. Welcome to assist. Our High Commissioner, beyond his capacity, also myself, we are calling and expediting the visa. So even that, if you can apply for a group visa, then we may facilitate and welcome to you all. Anytime you can reach us. Secondly, that the lot of I have noticed from Honorable President's speech. So a lot of similarities we do have Sri Lanka and Pakistan product, as you mentioned, the sports. Even the last year, I remember that Expo, Lahore Expo time, that a lot of Sri Lankan business people came and signed MOU, Gujranwala, Gujarat, and the Sialkot. Maybe especially the sports items, lot of demands for Sri Lanka. So in this regard, there is a good opportunity for you also, then madams. So there are upcoming event in Sri Lanka. This is a good opportunity. I will go through the details, but I will tell you earlier it was planned 18 to 21st of June 2026. This is at the BMSEH Colombo. This is conducted by the Export Development Board. So now it has been severe flooding, that then it has been postponed to 14 to 17 January 2027. So these are the slides. You can, lot of industrial sectors are there showcasing their product. If you want, you can buy a space, you can showcase your product. Then you will meet not only for the Sri Lankan buyers, you can meet all over the world. More than 90 countries are going to participate for this event. That one to be held 14 to 17 January. Already I have shared with you that all details. Then you may get the details for this Expo 2027. These are our Sri Lanka apparel industries and rubber product, and then especially gem and jewelry. In addition to this expo, we have two gem and jewelry exhibition. One is from the Ratnapura, where they are getting that precious stones and the polishing and cutting expertise are there in Sri Lanka. Another one is in International Expo, Gem Expo in Colombo City. So we will keep you informed when the date is announced. Now at the moment there are upcoming event is January 2027. You may get ready to go Sri Lanka and meet the people, meet the formalities, what are the regulations, what you have. I think you have already, some of your businessmen already visited. These are our main. Then another thing is big demand for our surgical instruments also, and the pharmaceutical industries also. So these are the thing you can meet the people, your buyers in Sri Lanka. Then you can make your export more. Some of them are we do have our FTA, free trade agreement. So that one also we did not reach much. Pakistan utilized around 40% and Sri Lanka utilized that FTA, free trade agreement, our 1,000 million, but we did not get that 1,000 million. So Pakistan around 420 million and Sri Lanka around 9,800 million USD. So we can utilize that. Then automobile industry also, there's a good demand over there, and our spices and Sri Lankan tea. These are the product they will exhibit, and you can meet even that fisheries product and the canned fish and the coconut product. These are the item will be displayed. These are the even IT sector also. That while we had a discussion that and maritime industries, transport and construction service, and our Ayurvedic and wellness, and so these are the thing that another one, the date and everything. I have shared that all slide and the registration information. If you anyone wishing to register, in addition to that one, there is a one event, the Sri Lanka Expo 5 to 9 October 20 in Colombo. You can register through this link. Another thing that MICE Tourism now, Tourism Promotion Bureau, they have calling for a tourism side or your manufacturer side registration link. You can share that information fully sponsored by the Sri Lankan government, including the airfare, hotel accommodation, transport, 2 days trip to the sites, everything sponsored by the Tourism Promotion Bureau. That's a link also I shared. This is a expo link. Another one also I shared. You will get that information from the IT division. Yeah. These are the things. If there is any further question, we are happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, President. My question is to Mr. Christy Ruben. You just mentioned about surgical demand in Sri Lanka. Actually, my sector is we also manufacture dental surgical instrument. So actually, I never explore Sri Lankan market for my products. So is there any compliances to export to Sri Lanka? Like, all the countries have compliances like Europe MDR or USA FDA. So is there any compliances we need to have for exporting our surgical products to Sri Lanka? And also if there's any kind of exhibition or anything regarding to healthcare products, we can, join that one.
Thing is, first we have to check with this Colombo that what are the practice or that process of this your first question. We'll come back to you that one. Then I will also ask contact you and get more details. Then your product, what kind of surgical instruments, what are the difficulties you are having. Second thing is, as I mentioned, this upcoming 14th to 17th Expo 2027, including the pharmaceutical and surgical instruments also. That sector also will be in the exhibition. So what are the potential for you all Pakistan? Just you visit to that, even the government also facilitating from the transport services, and also they are recommending some concessionary cooperated hotels also, and 1 or 2 days they are taking to that foreign delegation to the tour also the free. This is hosted by the EDB. At the same time, if you are a number one exhibitors or buyers, even they are providing accommodation as well. So then you can meet the people over there, then you can meet your counterpart over there. The good benefit, so that not only from Sri Lankan counterpart, you can meet the other countries also will be in the one under umbrella. So that maybe if not much for Sri Lankan buyers, you can meet the other buyers as well. So then you can exhibit your product also. There are, that same like Lahore Expo, they are also organizing some stall. You can put their product as a, even that together, not only one surgical instrument, together Sialkot product, you can they are all representative in one stall. So we will facilitate for you, sir, please.
A medical specific expo.
Yes, it's
about
healthcare.
I think we don't have the medical.
No,
s-
healthcare.
yeah, I mean the medical field
Yes.
specific. Yeah, if there is, we will inform you. But this is the general one.
Yeah, no problem.